So this is the third part and probably going to be one of the most incredible parts in this series. And I reiterate, this is copyrighted material, and I've had to do this to keep the false Trump prophets and any others from stealing this. And trust me, this is going to be very incredible and a new prophetic word that has never been taught. So in all of these thousands of years, many have believed that the two olive trees to be either Moses, Elijah, or Enoch. And I'm going to show you that that is not true. As I have shown in my previous two videos, you'd have to watch those to be at this point to understand, remembering that the two witnesses from Revelation chapter 11 are referred to as two olive trees. So the only way an olive tree can grow is it has to be put into the ground. And remember what I had pointed out, these would be the silent witnesses, how they would be known as the silent witnesses. So an olive tree, in order for it to grow, it has to be put into the ground. And what you would actually be putting into the ground is a seed. And what I want to show you is this has always been in the Bible. God, the Holy Word, has given us all the answers if you only seek the answers through His Holy Word, which is the Bible. So we're looking for a tree, an olive tree, but in order to find an olive tree, you first have to know where the seed was planted and what the seed was, or perhaps who the seed was, to say properly. So let's go to Genesis chapter 4, verse 25. And Adam knew his wife again, and she bare a son and called his name Seth. For God said, she hath appointed me another seed instead of Abel, whom Cain slew, who Cain silenced. See how incredible? It was always there to be found, people. Always there to be found. And yet for thousands of years, Bible scholars and these so-called self-proclaimed prophets, Trump prophets, have never seen what was right in front of everybody's eyes. An olive tree could only come from a seed that would have to be planted. If Seth was the second seed, another seed given to Adam and Eve, therefore Abel would have had to have been the first seed that later became the olive tree. And to understand this entirely, you have to understand that Abel was also a shepherd. Many people always look to Jesus as the shepherd, but also as the perfect sacrificial sheep. That is what Jesus is known as in the Bible, but they forget all about Abel. And to understand this, you have to read all of Genesis chapter 4 to see that Abel's sacrifice was the only one that was found worthy, just like Jesus was the only one found worthy. And remember what Ecclesiastes chapter 1 verse 9 states, no new thing under the sun, what has been will be again. Abel was the shepherd whose sacrifice was found worthy. See that he was ready, willing, and able. See how incredible things transverse through time? Now that we have this saying, this very popular saying, are you ready, willing, and able to make the sacrifice? and what we say about being an able-bodied man or woman. But understand this. Here's the more explanative understanding is Abel was a shepherd, and his sacrifice was found worthy, whereas Cain's was not. So Cain silenced his brother, the silent witness. He silenced his brother when he slew him. But understand also, Cain, what was he? What was his sacrifice? It was vegetables, because he was a tiller of the ground. He was a tiller of the ground. He was a sower of seeds. That is what Cain was. And he sowed the first seed, which was Abel. And the earth, which hath opened her mouth to receive thy brother's blood, to receive the first seed that Cain sowed. It was always there, people. See how incredible that is. God gives us all the answers, especially for your daily lives, for your daily walk with the Lord. And all you have to do is seek the answers through His holy word. Because just as it says, John chapter 1 verse 1, God is the Word. In the beginning was the Word, and the Word was with Him. All you have to do is go to the Word, and He'll give you all the answers you need. You got to seek Him in your daily lives and seek Him in all that you do. Look how incredible that is. It was always there to be found. And yet for thousands of years, they never saw the olive trees, the first seed that was planted. If Seth was a seed, then Abel was the first seed planted by Cain, who was a sower of seeds. It was always there. But see that not a single one of these so-called self-proclaimed Trump prophets could see something that was right in front of their eyes, and yet they want to claim they are a prophet. Not even the Bible scholars. Nobody saw what was so very evident and right in front of your eyes. Be sure to stay in the Word and your daily walk with the Lord. God bless.